Thank you, Mr. Moratinos. Excellencies, dear friends, I'm indeed delighted to join you today at this event dedicated to the celebration of the Third International Day of Human Fraternity. My grateful thanks to the UN Alliance of Civilizations and to the missions of Egypt and the United Arab Emirates to the United Nations in taking the lead on the subject. The annual World Interfaith Harmony Week is being presently commemorated at the United Nations. This is therefore an opportune moment for us, as many speakers before me have said, to reflect on the perils of the rise in intolerance, hatred, violence, and terrorism that are regrettably rampant in today's world. It is the need of the hour that we, as a Committee of Nations, deepen our mutual cooperation and understanding to promote human fraternity. Excellencies, India is an ancient land and a modern nation. We manifest a unity in diversity and support a dialogue between religions, cultures, and civilizations for fostering a genuine culture of peace. As for human fraternity, many thousands of years ago, and perhaps before many others, the ancient Indian text, the Rig Veda, had espoused this very principle when it had said, and I quote, "No one is superior or inferior. All are brothers and sisters, and we should strive for the interest of all and progress collectively," unquote. Thus, India's multicultural edifice has been curated with tolerance, mutual respect, and understanding for different religions, cultures, and people of all walks of life. Over centuries, we have given refuge to all nationalities and religions. It is this accommodation and tolerance for all pluralistic traditions that has fostered a spirit of fraternity in our country. I will also add that the raison d'etre of the United Nations Alliance of Civilizations, One Humanity, Many Cultures, is fully in sync with India's ancient cultural ethos, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which views the world as one large interconnected family. The Indian Prime Minister, as chair of the G20, has also called for one earth, one family, one future, as a practical manifestation of India's worldview of inclusive growth in the effort to dignify all. Excellencies, I'm sure that you will all agree with me that a spirit of human fraternity enjoins us to combat hate and violence, not just against Abrahamic religions, but to combat hate and violence against all religions, including Sikhism, Buddhism, and Hinduism, premised on the notion that international days should bring us together as one family and are to be celebrated in an inclusive manner. They should not seek to divide us. We must therefore ensure that interfaith, religious, and intercivilizational dialogues are inclusive, broad, and encompass all faiths, not just a select few. We must stand united against the dark forces that speak the language of violence, exclusivism, and terrorism. I will conclude by quoting Swami Vivekananda, the great Indian philosopher thinker. And I quote, "As many rivers having their source in different mountains roll down crooked or straight, and at last come into the ocean, so all these various creeds and religions, taking their start from different standpoints and running through crooked or straight courses, at last come unto thee," unquote. May this timeless message continue to guide us forward. Once again, I wish all of you a happy International Day. Thank you.
Ambassador of India, permanent representative to the United Nations, thank you for your presence, for India commitment, India engagement. And yes, we are, all of us, and the United Nations Alliance Civilization, to go along with your G20 message, one earth, one family, one future. Let's work all together in order that we can implement human fraternity objective and spirit.